Good morning, everybody. It's happy Monday to y'all. It's happy Monday to me as well. But I was just ironing my shirt, and I was like singing, just singing like, what was I even singing, man? Like Happy Monday, like love each other. We're made in God's image. That's your brother, something like that. I don't know. But anyhow, I started to think about like just body dysmorphia, like my own body dysmorphia. I'm thinking like, man, my face is a little chubby right now, but my body's looking alright. I wish my face was a little slimmer, this and that. And then I started thinking of this one UFC fighter. I can't remember his name, but his nickname is RoboCop. That motherfucker jacked all the way up, but he got like a fat old guy face. But it's just like just the whole body dysmorphia thing. And then I was thinking about some of my coworkers that like I don't know if they got plastic surgery, but I think they got lip injections or whatever. But I'm just like, man, like, so, just loving yourself, loving your face or whatever, we're made in God's image. But at the same time, like, it's a weird thing. Like, we also, like, comparison is the enemy, like, in regards to some of our faith. Like, it's a double-edged sword also, like, being thankful for what you have also. But, like, we were also, I don't say we, but we were tricked, we were swindled by Satan. But what Satan was is he was jealous of God and everything that he had going for him and whatnot. He wanted to be like God. But it's like, okay, like we're not all gods, but yes, we are created in the Lord's image. So it's like we all like some people, by human standards are more prettier, beautiful, more good looking than each other. But like, we're all children of God and need to love each other and love what God has blessed us with and who God has put around us and, just enjoy their presence and take in the artwork type of thing. But anyhow, like, yeah, like a lot of people, they don't like their own artwork and their design. So like they try to like plagiarize pretty much like, oh, I want some Kim Kardashian lips or I want a Nicki Minaj butt, even though like I don't know if her butt's even real or not neither. But it's just like, yeah, man, just be thankful for where you're at right now in the body that you're in. Be so thankful for your health. Be so thankful for the line of work and things that your body has created. For example, like women, a lot of, and this is like, oh my gosh, saying this, so it don't matter. It might go in out one ear for y'all, but I hope it don't. But it's like, yeah, God made you and made your body, and it's like, oh well, my body's wrecked from having these damn kids, and it's like, well, that's how He designed your body to be like that, and it's like that in this moment, for a reason. But then, like, I was even thinking myself, like with Idalia and what all she got to do with her, my wife Idalia, what she got to do with her military training. They done shit. We about to go to war. No, I'm just saying, but we might. But it's like, yeah, they PT. They done upped it. Like they done upped it by like double. Like they got to do a 2 mile in like 10 some minutes, and then they have to do however many push-ups in a minute, yada yada. Like nothing really changed on that, but that mile done dropped down. And then Idea is telling me that it's for the men and women. I was joking around like, man, that's some misogynistic stuff, but they both have to. And she said they measured like her waist from up here, like they take like the slimmest part of her body, I guess. But anyhow, she has to get like her waist size like down to like a 26 or something like that. I don't know. But I'm just joking around because, like, like these motherfuckers, like, trying to have you looking snatched and whatnot. But, or, all thin waist or whatever, they have their preference. I ain't against it. I love my wife regardless. I love her in every aspect of her life. But, anyhow, for her to get to that, I don't know if, like, I don't know. But shit, we done had two. Y'all don't know because, I don't post enough. But, we done had two daughters. And, I would say, since she been in high school, it's been almost 10 years for her. But anyhow, I remember there was one point whenever she went to BMT, she she worked really hard, and she'd send me pictures, and she was super fit. She was starting to see her abs, or like a little 4-pack, 6-pack type thing going on. But then she came back home, went back to the same routine, and obviously the plan this time is once she gets past this mile thing, she gotta do her PT test, girl. You better just start making it into a lifestyle to where you don't, so you ain't gotta get ready, you just already ready all the time. But anyhow, oh, hold on, y'all don't click off my video, come to me. Oh, dog, she gonna have to overpay. Like to get results that you've never had before, you're gonna have to go somewhere that you've never been before. So it's like, yeah, I've been, and I be trying to put our daddy on like all these years, but me, just my foundation, coming from football, I guess, just whoever, all the men that I've had in my life, they've taught me, be tough, rub some dirt on it, like, but you don't need no water type of thing. I don't know. But it's just like, dog, like, she just got to go into overdrive. And it's like, you got to have those moments where you just pushing through pain. And I know she be pushing through pain. And it's going to be annoying hearing me. I try to let her do it herself. But it seems like all the time, like, I let her do it, or how do I even say that? Not that I let her do it herself, but, because we've been going to the gym and whatnot since we both been teenagers, going to the gym together. And, I'll be doing my heavy squats, being there working out super hard because, I'm trying to get right for football at this time in life. And I'm trying to, like, hey, man, get up to speed with me. And, I'm not saying she be just going through the motions, but in our day, man, she be working out, like, she be working hard, like, to where, like, she'll be having a sweat, her forehead's all red, this and that, but it's like, just ain't at my level. And obviously that's a lot more tougher to ask, because if somebody's not at, like, your body composition, and they're not, they're not a college athlete, how is she gonna be at my level at that time, obviously? So I don't know. But yeah, it's been a good time for sure. Been a lot of good learning together. But I'm excited for this phase of life and just having to do this little extra bit of work type of stuff. We've been riding bikes more lately. We got kids, of course. I need to take my daughter 7 outside more and just, be a more present dad and go do stuff. I was talking to my friend David the other day. He's talking about wanting to pick up the hobby of fishing. Call it a hobby if you want. It's more of a trade with how just in depth it is, and just how much good stuff you can learn from it, what you can provide from it. Like, fishing is great, so get into that. But then also just being outside in nature, just a little bit of exercise, try to get that athleticism up. 7, she does the gymnastics, and she also does soccer, but she don't do soccer. Like, we done shown up for 3 or 4 practices. I done been to like 2 of them. The last one I went to, like, she'll play with me, but she ain't trying to do no organized, like, being patient type of stuff. She played this one flag. We was doing good this second time. And we was playing this one flag game, where you put the flag, like, in hanging out the back of their pants, and all the little kids, like, they run around and they try to pull each other's flags. And 7 was doing good until her flag got pulled, and she was devastated. And then she didn't want nothing rest to do with the rest of the practice, of course. But so that's how soccer's going. But whenever me and her out there just kicking the ball, oh, she loves it. She'll be running around. So that's what we're gonna do. Either sometime this week, maybe on soccer practice, or maybe a different day. But yeah, she loves soccer. She just don't like the organization of it. But she loves to run around and scream and holler and chase after the ball, and just me playing with her too while we're playing. It's a good time. Oh, something basic. It's a Monday. And it's going to be hot too. It's going to be like 89. I mean, it ain't hot, but you know. Whenever it's been only like 60 something, and then you get this 80 degree jump. Yeah, it's hot. I'm going to get off this phone with y'all. Y'all stay blessed. The date is May 2nd, 2026. I'm going to find some socks so I can get up out of here. Y'all stay blessed. I'll holler at you later. Peace.